Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running. The championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
And the game just good enough for a first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring out third down for this offense.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. Just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
Penn State 7, Miami 0.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
It's complete. And it works. The first down to the 35. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Catch made on the left side. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Canes churn out another first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up the second down now. Ball handed off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Running through the tackle. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Nittany Lions keep the football on the move.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. The ball down near the 30.
27 on the play. First down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A change of direction. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Hand it off for a draw. Fights through a tackle. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
At the 23, brings up fourth down.
The Nittany Lions will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll tackle him at the 27. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting fourth down and inches. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. coverage team able to bring him down.
State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Hands off to the left. Finds room at the 30. Tackled at the 44, but down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down. Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Just ran away from the defense. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far at the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Banks. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where we've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Third down coming up after that running play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Yeah, after the 50, you could do what you want, bro.
Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw. And they take it back for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick, but finally able to get him down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Penn State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Breaking free at the 35. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
At the 16-yard line.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The ball bounces out of bounds. That's a break for the offense. They'll lose yardage, but keep possession. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Miami offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the option play. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Sampson. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Using his legs, it's McLeod. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. And the margin remains 24, still a 3-score game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to put it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Poked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Hurricanes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense adding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Automatic at the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're going to run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And they'll give it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And Indy Lions will have to kick this away. But he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Makes the catch downfield.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Here comes a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the running back's got it again. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here.
29 Philly.
Oh, it's a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Here we go.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The Canes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
Lasso.
4th down completion to the left. Touchdown, Canes. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And it's a kneel down. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5.
Come on, set.
And he'll set up to throw. Looks for the running back, but he's got work to do. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.